Hi, it's Kamil here. Today I'd like to discuss a very, I think, important aspect of British culture, not only British, but let's say, because I live in the UK now, so British culture of saying, how are you? Right, as you probably have noticed, whether you are whether you have lived in the English-speaking country all your life, or you're just a foreigner living for a while, you have noticed that people all the time go, "Oh, how are you? How is it going? Blah blah blah. What's up?" and so on and so on. And very often they don't really mean to ask you. It's just like, "Oh yeah, oh I can see you. Okay, whatever." And they're just pretending to be interested, saying, "Hey, how are you doing? You okay? You okay? Okay, so, yeah." Well, I kind of find it weird, yeah, because if you really care about how the person feels, just why don't you just stop and say, "Okay, how are you? How are things?" And if you don't care, don't say, "How are you?" Just say, "Hi, I'll see you later," or "Hi, have a nice day," and don't just bother, with, "Oh, how are you? Okay, yeah." Or maybe that's fine. What do you think? There are some weird situations, like, for example, I come to someone and they ask me, "Oh, hey, how are you?" And I say, "Yeah, I'm good, thank you, yeah." And then I say, "You're okay?" And they say, "Yeah, I'm good." And they ask me again, "So how are you?" It's like, so I'm thinking, what am I supposed to say in this situation? What's happening actually? Is this person really now interested in what's happening in my life, or do they expect actually me to say now something more than just I'm good, I'm fine? I'm not really sure how to handle that situation. So if you could suggest some solutions, that would be great. Another thing is probably this whole idea of asking how you're doing and stuff. It's more about creating a friendly atmosphere. So not necessarily I'm interested in your life or how you're feeling and so on and so on, but I just want to break the ice in the contacts and I don't know, show you that I care about you in one way or another. Just a way to break into the conversation, to make things nice, friendly, and so on and so on. Which I think is a good idea. I quite like it because you go to a shop and you want to start a conversation with the shop assistant. You can just say, "Yeah, how are you today? Are you feeling fine?" And then you can start talking about whatever. Which is, yeah, I like this part of the whole thing of asking how are you. So I'm not saying that it's good or bad, it's just, it's a tool that we can use. And I'm also saying that I'm getting confused sometimes when people, as I mentioned before, they ask me twice, or I don't know whether they really want to know or what's happening. So that's what I find a little bit confusing, so some help will be useful. But also thought that maybe we could change the whole idea. Instead of asking, "How are you?" or "How are you feeling now?" we could ask, "How would you like to be today?" Yeah, or how would you like to feel today? It would be so much better, because if someone says, okay, you ask, "Okay, how are you?" and the person says, "Oh, not so good, things are not going very well." So you could ask, "Okay, so how would you like to feel today?" And the person would probably go, "Yeah, of course I would like to feel good, And just by this, you could give them, help them to, light up, start shining and so on, even for a few seconds. Still, might make a big difference to the day and how they feel about themselves. So what do you think? Shall we start changing the culture into asking, "How would you like to feel today?" instead of "How are you feeling?" So let's say, instead of me saying "How are you?" I could say, "How do you want to be today?" or "How do you want to feel?" Sounds weird, right? But when you get used to it, it will be fine. Because at the moment, think about this: if you ask, "How are you?" if you've never had this before, you could find it weird as well. Like, why do you care? Or what's going on? What exactly do you need to know and why? Yeah. So people got used to it, so now it's normal. So we could make it normal, to ask, "How would you like to be today?" In, I don't know, a few months that could be quite normal, popular. What's your idea about this? So please leave me your comments. Leave me your suggestion. What do you think? Is my new idea a good thing, a bad thing? How would you implement it? Is it going to happen? Never going to happen? What shall I do when I have those confusing situations when people, ask me twice, or I don't know whether they really care about this or not? So thank you for all your help, and I'll see you in the next video.